Bani gidan gwagwana na
sai kauna,
kai zan yi wa take
kauran
ga
bando,
Umar mai wake
sai kauna,
anya ta kamike
kauran bando,
waye muna aikin sololi birnin mu da gauye
sai kauna,
har ya duba karatun tsofaffi da yara na goye
kauran bando,
wai muna aiki na tituna kowa ya kiyaye
sai kauna.
wai muna gyaran kwal
State Services, Nigeria Police Force, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, faith-based organizations, that's the JNI and the CAN, Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, Nigerian Red Cross Society, women associations, persons with disabilities, youth associations, principals of boarding schools, civil society organizations, and the media. It is worthy of note that based on the allocation table, Kebbi State has been allocated 462 metric tons of maize, which is equivalent to 9,240 bags of 50 kg. Again, we have 537.6 metric tons of sorghum, which is equivalent to 10,752 50 kg bags. Then we have 199.5 metric tons of millet, which is equivalent to 13,990 bags of 50 kg. The above food items will be shared equally to all the local government areas in the state. Also, based on the directives of Mr. President, 20% of the food items due for each local government area should be given to religious organizations and 3% to be given to boarding schools in the relevant local government areas. We're also here on an advocacy visit on the 2024 predicted flood. Your Excellency, sir, Kebbi State is known to be one of the major food producers in the country, with the citizens largely engaged in farming activities. However, the annual occurrences of flood have continued to threaten this potential. Flood has become a recurring experience in Kebbi State. After the 2018 devastating flood, a similar one occurred in 2022, leading to a declaration of disaster emergency in many states. Though climate change has been largely blamed for this increasing phenomenon, it is our responsibility as government and people to evolve strategies to minimize losses through adherence to warning alerts, early preparation, and proper response. May I draw your attention, Excellency, to the 2024 seasonal climate prediction and the annual flood outlook. These documents have forecasted flood situations for different parts of the country. The prediction informed that in April, May, and June, 25 states and 72 local government areas are within flood high-risk areas, indicating heightened vulnerability to flooding. This vulnerability is said to persist into subsequent months of July to September, with 33 states and 135 local government areas identified as high-risk areas, while the period between October and November has 19 states and 44 local government areas. Therefore, it is imperative to activate all plans and measures against the prediction as the season moves towards its peak. For Kebbi State this year, the highly probable flood risk areas in Kebbi are Bagudo, Ngaski, Yauri, Koko, and Dendi local government areas. Your Excellency, in view of the foregoing, I wish to request the state government to kindly take proactive and necessary mitigative measures in addressing these issues, namely carrying out public enlightenment campaigns, targeting vulnerable communities to undertake mitigation actions and prepare for evacuation to safe grounds, identifying high grounds for possible internally displaced persons, camps to shelter evacuated communities, desilting river channels and canals, removing all refuse and weeds from water channels, drainages, and all avenues for river runoffs so as to allow free flow of flood waters. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is on this note that I seek this singular honor and pleasure to, on behalf of the Federal Government of Nigeria, hand over to Kebbi State the above stated food commodities for onward distribution to the deserving vulnerable people of Kebbi State.
It is with a great pleasure and a sense of duty that I stand before you today on this significant occasion of the flag off of distribution of assorted grains palliatives to vulnerable groups from the federal government. This initiative underscores the government commitment to supporting those in need during challenging times. And I am honored to be part of this noble endeavor. In the face of the ongoing global challenge and the impact of recent events, it is imperative that we come together as community to support our most vulnerable citizens. The distribution of these assorted grains as palliative is a crucial step in ensuring that those who are most in need receive necessary support and assistance during this trying period. As we witness the commencement of this distribution process, let us remember the importance of apathy, compassion, and solidarity. It is through acts of kindness and generosity of APC-led administration that we can make a real difference in the life of those who are facing hardship and uncertainty. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the federal government under the able leadership of our dear President, Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GC for their swift response, unwavering commitment to providing relief to the most vulnerable members of our society. Your dedication to the ensuring the well-being of citizens is truly commendable, and I am confident that this initiative will bring much needed relief to those who are struggling. To the volunteers and organizers who have worked tirelessly to make this distribution possible, I extend my deepest appreciation for your hard work and dedication. Your self-effort have not gone unnoticed, and your commitment to serving our community is truly inspiring. To the recipient of this palliative, I want to assure you that you are not alone. The government stands with you, and we are committed to supporting you through these challenging times. May these assorted grains provide some relief and comfort to you and your families during this difficult period. You will, however, recall that in the recent past, this administration has embarked on deliberate action that will seek to improve the quality of farming geared towards ensuring food security and reducing the intensity of hardship. The less privileged are experiencing accordingly. We are able to render the following. We provide fertilizer free of charge to less privileged farmers worth than 3.49 billion. $3,498,7,500 from local government joint account. Assorted grains worth 8.4 billion were procured under the local government and distributed to our people. Additional grains worth 436 million were later procured and distributed. In the same vein, the sum of 3.7 billion worth of grains were procured by the state government and distributed free of charge to our citizens. The state and local government jointly procured solar-powered pumps and the combustion kit worth than 6 billion and sold it to farmers at 70% subsidy so as to encourage farming and reduce the cost of food production. Power tillers and the motorized pump sprayers were also procured in the total of 1.5 billion. We are also into sustainable agreement to continue to have control on the Kuala base, which the government had spent about 40 million naira. All this and the many more are manifestation of our commitment towards improving the condition of the vulnerable, and was done in consonance with the above objective of this administration. In conclusion, let us all come together in the spirit of unity and compassion as we work towards building a stronger, more resilient community. Together we can overcome any obstacle and emerge stronger than ever before. Thank you, and God bless all of us. Argung local government is allocated with 1,142 bags of assorted grapes. Mayama was also allocated with 1,142 bags of assorted grapes.